Good morning, media respectable and responsible fellow citizens of the Republic of Sierra Leone. This now our sister once again, Sister Rugi from London, the CEO and founder of the Advocates for Good Governance Sierra Leone. We're now a registered organization based in Sierra Leone. The date today, now the 28th January 2021. On behalf of this organization, I want to utilize this podium and a platform for sending out a clear message to all Sierra Leoneans, including myself and the politicians, about the effect of revenge in the governance system. As this organization, they particularly advocates about good governance, we also therefore able for create the platform for identify some of the shortfall practices where they compromise good governance. So as a result of that, today I particularly want to focus on revenge in the governance system. But before I continue with this message, once more, I want to use this message for particularly and or think about one of the most influential man we have always been the admire at. And when Nelson Mandela, may his soul rest in peace. If you talk about revenge in the governance system, as far as I am concerned and as far as I know, I believe say Nelson Mandela for the in a better platform and convenient platform once again for revenge as a result of the injustice were imposed on him just because it is seek the interest of a citizens them. As a result of that, he then in prison for 27 years. So, but despite the fact that Nelson Mandela been in prison for 27 years, we got given the opportunity for become the president of South Africa, he said, you know what? As a matured and responsible man, we particularly like in citizens them and they focus on revenge. What did he do? The people are where you supposed to punish. We've been there in a better platform for punish for revenge. Where we say it had all it takes for focus on revenge. It had all it takes. It got everything where they think of for like it particularly able for cause pain and suffering to the one that will contribute for let it be for let it in a prison. It decide not for do anything but call them people and they want more for work in South Africa for let them go able for develop a healthy and progressive nation. So now one of the man them we are particularly admire once more, may his gentle soul rest in peace. Revenge. What is a revenge? Revenge now the revenge is particularly how are we able to say in a way that the layman be able to understand what in our revenge. Revenge is simply means evil for evil. When somebody do you bad thing or somebody cause pain or somebody put you in a situation whereby it particularly first come inconvenience for you, you know, there in any better platform for forgive that person there. But all what you they pray for lay there in a better position for cause the same evil to that individual they will be cause them to you. Now revenge. That is revenge simply the returning of evil for an evil. Now revenge. And whenever a nation creates this platform, and once more, when you create this platform, a revenge platform, it is just equivalent to corruption. Then you don't create revenge culture is equivalent to corruption, corruptive practices. Because what make revenge culture don't become equivalent to corruptive practices is that as a head of state, you get all the power. As a head of state, the police stand there on your disposal. As a head of state, the soldiers stand there on your disposal. As a head of state, the judiciary they on your disposal, provided that you want to use them to your own advantage. Excuse me. So if the police stand there at your disposal, the military then they at your disposal, the judiciary they at your disposal, then you don't create a simple and convenient platform for focus on revenge. And when you particularly use the soldiers and the police them to your own advantage, what in they happen? When they ready for revenge, Not so you they go cause inflict pain to the individual where you intend, where you get intention for punish. You they go through the police and or the social system for do that on your behalf. It could be say an order from above secretly, but in so many cases, you know they go directly for go inflict pain. So that individual they will be non cause pain to you, but they use the social system and the police system for do so. And in a situation whereby the individual ready for going to court, which didn't happen again, you as the head of state, you make sure say you influence the action of the courts to your own advantage. So in that situation, you don't create a culture of revenge where you get for impact your own governance system in that regard. So again, however, the police system and the social system under no circumstances not for focus in politics, not for get involved in politics. Based on what the Constitution say, it is categorically stated that the police are supposed to be there for save the lives of their citizens and properties of their citizens as well. But for the mere fact that the police and soldiers have been used into the political aspect, you go realize they are not prone for put on a practice will go be injustice practice to their own citizens in this regard. Once more, when we use the police and military to our own advantage, all in the form of revenge, what in the happen is that once more the police they're not prone for puts on a practice will go be injustice practice to their own citizens, whereby they eventually turn against their own citizens, while they're supposed to protect and secure the properties of the citizens, and they eventually turn against them, all in the name of revenge by perhaps the person where they're in governance. Right, revenge. How we go able forget a healthy nation? Now for love we go able for return evil for good. It's not like when somebody do you bad thing, you decide not for say anything. You decide not for do a bad thing a weak mind. It simply means that the love when you get in your mind, it don't overcome your heart. So much so that you know they're in any better position for inflict pain to any individual as a result of the love where don't overcome your heart. But when evil don't overcome your heart, what did it happen? Evil for an evil. You do me, I do you. An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. So how we going able to gain a healthy nation in this regard? We go only able to gain a healthy nation once more if we get compassion, if we get sorry hearts, if we get sympathy, if we get empathy, if we get that caring and considerate attitude, then we're able to overcome revenge in the governance system. And when we're able to overcome revenge in the governance system, waiting to happen, you realize say less mistakes then go be done, and you go realize say you go particularly as a head of state, you go able for discriminate waiting relevant and waiting not relevant in this regard. When you particularly able for they in a better position for eliminate revenge where are not relevant in the governance system, then what in the happen is that you go able for create a better platform for you for focus on things that matter. You go able for create a platform for you for focus on the needs of the people. You go able for create a better platform for you for focus on the voice and call of your citizens. You go able for create a better platform for you for progress, for put development, for let you focus your mind on a progressive pathway. We're going to take the country forward instead of backward. However, it will also able for make you prioritize your practices, because if you're not able for prioritize your practices as you do focus on revenge, you will realize that many things they continue to go wrong again and again and again. And once more, you go realize that you get a misplaced priorities. And when you get a misplaced priorities, what thing they happen? Your implementation of things, it don't start for fall apart. You go rather focus on things that were not important for the citizens and the country, rather than focus on things that will really matter for the citizens then. And also, how you go get for impact citizens them. Because as a head of state, if you know that in any better position for deliver, you just focus your mind on the revenge and the revenge and the revenge, you dey lose priorities, you dey lose track once more on the things them were really important for the citizens them. And wetin dey happen, hardship they become the norm. Rather than they suffer, the common people they will not ever get involved between the facts where they between the individual then the common and ordinary people when not ever get involved between wetin happen with the individuals, and then they end up for suffer for make ends meet, and then they end up for suffer for put food on the table, and then they end up for suffer for take care of the household, and then they end up for suffer for take care of them picking them, and the suffer no dey ever end. It dey continue again and again and again, and the country no dey progress. No progression no dey take place, no development no dey take place. Everybody dey complain. The one wey dey complain, dem boku pass the one wey no dey complain. So if na that be the case once more, any head of state wey focus on revenge, e don get some misplaced priorities, and to be honest with you, in government don dey at high risk of becoming a failure government. So if na that be the case once more, you and I, let we not create any template for revenge, but let we reject the template of revenge and focus on things that matter. I tell you now, thank you for giving me attention once again. May God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone, and God bless the advocates for good governance, Sierra Leone. Sister Wiggy.